Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Divine Truth Tarot, and I'm coming back to you today with a brand new reading for the divine counterparts, the divine feminine and divine masculine. Now, what we're going to be discussing today is the current energies of the connections. And I did want to look into some love messages because the heart chakra continues to open more and more and more. And as that happens, we are seeing the divine masculine really come online in a very significant way. Divine masculines continue to reach out to me, both in dream state, although less so, and now that I'm channeling these messages and assisting them, but in the 3D as well, guys. I'm receiving emails from these divine masculines, and they are letting me know that what they're experiencing and what they've experienced, that the messages are on point. So I hope these messages are clarifying and provide peace of mind, peace of heart to anyone watching both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. As you guys know, or if you're new to my channel, you may not know, I do carry a lot of divine masculine energy within myself. And so when I am discussing the twin flame energies, I am on the side of both the feminine and the masculine. I do not take sides. So if you are perceiving it that way, or you're triggered in some way, then perhaps it's an opportunity for you to look within at some wounds or traumas that might be surfacing. So, and as always, guys, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Guys, we have 4 days left to sign up for the 6-month transformational coaching program. There's information about it on my website. It's lunargoddesstarot.com. If you go to /offerings, you will find all the information for this particular course, and you can just go to the website. You'll figure it out. The link is below. Please email Kelly at twinflameunioncoaching@gmail.com for any questions about this course. I'm getting some emails forwarded to Lunar Goddess Tarot, that email, but I'm just forwarding them to Kelly. She's answering the emails right now while I finish up private readings and keep the channel going. So please do forward your questions to her. We have payment plans and we are definitely filling up. So we have a few spots left. So if you are interested or on the fence, we will not be offering this program until sometime next year. We're not sure exactly when. So definitely secure and reserve your spot. Okay. That being said, guys, let's dive into the energies of the Twin Flame Collective. Okay. We've been in a somewhat singy, songy mood today, so do enjoy. We're going to set the Love Tarot cards to the side. We're going to set the Angels and Ancestors deck to the side, and we're going to just tap into the energies of the tarot decks. Archangel Michael, please create a beautiful blue veil of protection around this reading. Archangel Raphael, please come in with a beautiful green veil of protection around this reading. Archangel Metatron, please come in. Don't know what Archangel Metatron's color is, but please come in to protect this reading as well and to assist anyone who's struggling with divine timing. As you guys know, divine timing is divine alignment. It's not about timing. It's not about I have to wait. Don't ever put that out there into the universe that you're okay with waiting, because the universe is going to keep you waiting. I'm waiting on my twin flame. No, you're waiting on yourself. So you see, the twin flame, the physical manifestation of your twin flame, whether you're a divine feminine or divine masculine watching, is actually just you in another body. You are one soul. So your masculine lives inside of you. Your feminine lives inside of you. If you can understand this and really grasp this concept, which does take some time on this journey, right? It's not something you can touch. It's a concept you have to really understand at your core. So it takes some time, but once you grasp this, it's like, a whole new world opens, a whole new world of understanding, compassion, forgiveness, and you start to focus on yourself, creating that inner union wherein anything is possible, everything is possible, and there are limitless opportunities in every single moment, okay? So your twin flame can only act a certain way depending on how you are treating yourself, how self-aware you are, how you are loving yourself, and how you've dealt with your own traumas and triggers. Okay, if you're triggered by your twin flame in the physical, go within. Let me say that again. If you're triggered by your twin flame in the physical, rather than blaming, go within. What is this showing me about myself? What is this teaching me about myself? What can I learn in this now moment in this massive moment of triggering where my beloved has triggered me, right? Whether it's a karmic partner, whether it's something they've said, whether they said, I don't want to be with you, I don't believe in twin flames, we should just be friends, I never want to talk to you again. Where is it that you are denying yourself, rejecting yourself, abandoning yourself, not loving yourself, not accepting yourself? That's where the work is to be done. And that's what we're going to be talking about and discussing and learning in the 6-month program. So guys, this is so much more than the physical reunion. And you'll soon find when you reach inner union, those of you who are in inner union, because a lot of people are at this point, or you're on your way to inner union, right? What you're going to find out is that once you reach inner union, everything else is the icing on the cake. You're comfortable and content in your own skin. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. You won't settle for anything less. You've cut out any toxic people or situations, jobs, etc. And you're only allowing in a certain version of your connection and your counterpart. And you're also only allowing a certain version of you to show up. So things work out very seamlessly and beautiful when you reach that state of inner union, where you're no longer yearning or longing for anyone or anything outside of yourself, because you know you bring it all to yourself. And the irony of that is that's the moment when your twin flame can come in the physical, in the way in which, in the manner in which you want them to, you desire them to. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. We've got 2 of Wands. We've got 8 of Pentacles, ooh, and the Magician. The Magician is connected to the Divine Masculines for me right now. This is a card that I've been seeing in private readings and also in my collective readings. So what I'm noticing here with the Magician card, guys, is that the masculines are realizing they are the masters of their domain. They are the creators of their reality. Whereas in the past, they did not believe, they believed that their circumstances, that they were victims of their circumstances. They're starting to realize I actually have power to change my life. I have power to make a different decision, and my ideas matter. So this is about their inner, really the inner feminine being ignited. This is a feminine energy. This is the energy of creation or creativity. But it's also the energy, the masculine energy of being resourceful. So they're being very quiet, I feel, about the fact that they understand they have these powers now. But they're starting to realize that they can manifest the life that they desire through not just their action, but through their energy. What they're choosing to surround themselves with, who they're choosing to surround themselves with, their ideas, their words, their actions, all of those things matter, and they all are creating karma, good or bad karma. There's really no such thing as good or bad karma, but for the sake of the 3D world, we'll call it good or bad karma. There's a lot of potential in this card, and it's like everything that the masculine needs is at his fingertips. But let's see, I'm going to pull a clarifier here from the Light Seers deck, because there's something stopping a group of these masculines, I feel. So what is stopping these masculines from fully stepping into their manifesting powers? It's like they know they're capable, but then they stop themselves. What is stopping these masculines from fully stepping into their manifesting powers? Okay, well, I'm not going to take all of these cards, but we do, interesting, we have the Magician and the 5 of Cups that flipped out there. So the Magician again, 5 of Cups, you know, disappointment, disillusionment, boredom, can signal grief as well. So it could be that they are being hindered by their feelings for you and the sadness that is lingering in your absence. But interesting, we have the 2 of Pentacles here. So 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles showing up for the masculine. So the 2 of Pentacles to me indicates that there's incoming balance. So if they're imbalanced, they're unable to step into their full manifesting powers. They're still stepping into them, but there's something that's lacking. Now, this also has to do with equal give and take. So if they haven't had the opportunity to show you that they want to be the protector, the provider. And I don't mean the provider in the monetary sense, but the provider in the sense of I'm going to come in and bring you this emotional security that you're seeking, that the feminine seeks and needs and desires. This is more about, it's like getting right in their mind so that this can play out in their physical reality. This is, even though this is Pentacles energy, I feel a very mental energy associated with this particular card for this reading. So the King of Cups, you know, this is a man in this particular deck who's very sensitive and sensual and in touch with his emotions. But oftentimes this can indicate a man who is closed off to his emotions, or who isn't capable of fully accepting his emotions, or is in some way not acknowledging his emotions, okay? Pushing them down, pushing them away. So for your masculines, if they're not fully manifesting or they haven't fully stepped out of situations, you know, ending karmic cycles yet, I do believe that will happen by the end of the year. But if that hasn't happened yet in the physical reality, these could be some of the limitations. And if that has happened and you're still seeing limitations, like they're not coming forward, or they've ghosted or gone quiet again, or whatever might be happening, look at your inner masculine feminines, the way in which you're giving to yourself. Are you giving more than you're receiving from others? Is there an unequal balance in your relationships? And also look at the ways in which you're pushing your emotions down. A lot of feminines are coming to me right now asking me, Sarah, I'm unsure if what I'm feeling is, have I just numbed my feelings to my connection and for my counterpart, or am I really in this healed place where I no longer am longing and even craving them, where I'm just in such a satiated place within myself that I no longer even feel like I need them. And I think that's going to be revealed in time. But you also know when you're in this place of inner union, there's no grasping for anything that's outside of you. There's no desire even for anything outside of you. It's like you know that you can bring it all to yourself. If you want to travel or make more money, then you're bringing that to yourself. If you want more love, you buy yourself roses, you take yourself on a date, you call up your friends and you go, let's plan a trip together. Or I'm just coming up with examples. There's many more examples where this is coming from. This is just off the top of my head. But the feminine is really giving to herself. And it's not that she's not giving to others anymore. It's that she's making sure that her relationships are balanced and equal. And she's realizing that for some relationships, you have to love unconditionally from a distance to protect yourself. And that even includes your masculine, right? Depending on where you are in the journey. So let's head over to the Eight of Pentacles. One of my, I won't say favorite cards, but it's an interesting energy because it talks about the energy of creation in the physical world. It talks about, I call it, as you guys know, burning the midnight oil card. So this is the card of working at something like developing skill or craftsmanship. So in some way, you see the spider here weaving this beautiful, intricate web. And I'm reminded of the orb weaver spider, who I've shared with you guys before. It's an incredible experience to witness them weaving their web, and then the final result of the web. It takes about an hour for them every single night to create this web, and then they destroy it in the morning and they start again at night. So they're not afraid of work. So the masculines, this is indicating that some of them are going to bury themselves in work for a couple months here. I see no more than like 4 months, because by the end of the year, some of them are going to have some sort of a breakdown or a breakthrough or a breakaway where they're realizing they've pushed themselves too hard. They're going to get sick. They're going to get, the flu or something, the regular flu. It still exists. Or they're going to get, some sort of wake-up call. But this is also for some masculines. I'm picking up on different groups today. This can also be that they're just honing their skills and learning new skills so that they can actually step into doing what they love. Okay, so this is beautiful. Depending on where your masculine is at, they're either honing their skills, learning new skills, or they're committing so much to what it is that they're doing that it might be to the detriment of other things in their life. And with the Two of Wands, I see next to the Eight of Pentacles, they're going to have to make a decision. Okay, they're going to be forced to make a decision. The Two of Wands can indicate long-term planning. Sometimes it's more abstract because it is Wands energy. It's in the spiritual realm, not the physical realm of the Pentacles. So this can indicate that there's some desire to make some changes or to travel, or even just to come forward to you and travel with you. But this could be sort of an obstacle for them of needing to break away from work. So what happened with a lot of these masculines is they broke away last year. They were let go from jobs that they'd had for a long time, or if they owned their business, they saw some sort of destruction of that business. Something was in a destructive form in their career last year for most, or not all, if not all of them. Then they sort of rebuilt themselves up, got another job. Things are going great. And I feel like there's another tower moment though related to the masculines and their careers. And that tower moment, it's like the universe is going to say there's a choice. What is it going to be? You can choose to continue overworking yourself, being a workaholic, and sort of being married to your job, which is costing you not only your connection with your counterpart, but it's also costing you your relationship with your children and other people in your life. And your overall joy quotient is lowered because they've convinced themselves that, oh my God, I love my job, I love what I do, but it's costing them relationships. And that's what we take with us to the grave. We don't take the money, we don't take the job, we don't take the titles or the accolades. So they're gonna have a stark wake-up call, I feel, with the Two of Wands here, where I don't think it's gonna be very pretty for the masculines, and they're going to need to decide which direction they want to go, okay? They've been so focused on this goal of winning or on this goal of succeeding or, money, especially if they've recently gotten divorced and they have children and there's child support or there's spousal support, etc. They're just like, money is such a central theme for them that it is really affecting the connection, and it is affecting it's clouding their judgment and their mindset with regards to creating a future with the feminine. In a lot of ways now, if your masculine had a karmic partner or marriage and that has since dissolved, okay, it's now work that's the karmic partner for the masculines for the most of the remainder of the year. Okay, so for a lot of feminines, this is a turnoff because this still represents the need to deconstruct that tie that the masculine energy has to the matrix of working hard and work being the central theme, and to the detriment of many other things in one's life. Okay, so clarifier. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like work, money is the central theme and focus for these masculines right now. And all right, Spirit, can you clarify how is this affecting the masculine's connection with the feminine? It's definitely causing some friction, because it means the masculine has less time to spend with the feminine. And that's really the feminine's love language, is really quality time for many of you, especially because the majority of these divine counterpart connections, there's some sort of distance between you. Eight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, it's causing definitely some negative energies to be felt by the feminine. It's causing the feminine to feel like the masculine is blinded to what really matters. It's causing definitely some distance and separation. And it's like, can't he see the truth? Can't he see what truly matters? Like, hasn't he? It kind of feel what's happening right now, guys, with this Lionsgate energy that we've walked through. It might feel like there's a lot of past energy resurfacing from 2020, even 2019. So like for the past 2 years, this energy is resurfacing. So a lot of us are feeling kind of stuck in a dream state or a reverie state, or just stuck in these feelings that have resurfaced because we're being asked to close them out once and for all before the end and the close of this year. But for the masculines in particular, it's like they've recommitted to work. They're drowning themselves in work again, trying to distract themselves from the connection yet again. And the feminine's like, I've had it. So the connection in some ways for the feminine feels like a burden at this moment for a lot of you. You guys have expressed this to me in individual emails. I've seen it on posts on social media. So I mean, that's something that's coming up right now. This is the truth, right? It's very raw. Yeah, the masculine, look at this. I mean, it's like I'm protecting my resources. I'm protecting what I've earned. There's a sort of this masculine energy that's afraid of, it's like the legacy. I've created this legacy and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose it. I'm afraid that I'm going to lose what I've worked so hard to create. And the feminine's like, if you're not careful, you're going to lose the thing that you really treasure and love and cherish the most. All right, so how is the feminine energy handling this? Not great. Yeah, 10 of Wands. It's like, again, like I said, this connection is starting to feel like a burden right now for the feminine. So many of you have expressed to me in individual private emails that you've walked away. This is coming up in private readings for some people as well. I'm seeing the comments on social media over on Instagram for other people's pages. So you are expressing that I'm done, like I'm exhausted, I'm tired. This is starting to feel like a burden, and I'm starting to feel like I just need to move on. And the masculine is interpreting this as you're leaving forever. There's a definite energy in the masculine collective field where they feel like they're losing the feminine for good this time. And it's a very different energy than what they've experienced before. 10 of Wands can also indicate that there's just difficulty right now. The feminine feels it's difficult for her to express the love that she feels for the connection right now or for her counterpart because it just feels like a burden at this time. It's like there's blockages and she just can't seem to see the way forward or out of this unless something changes. So we know that we have to work on our inner masculine energy to find our way out of this. This is not blaming the outer masculine energy. We need to work on our inner masculine energy. What is it that's creating this within the divine feminine collective? Okay, in the inner DM energy. So feminine, you need to go within to listen to and view your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this burden, about how to overcome this burden and how to reach just a more balanced state? It feels like a lot of chaos and imbalance and instability right now in these connections where I don't think either of you feels like you're getting what you need or want. I think both twins right now feel very misunderstood by the other. And even there's an energy kind of not feeling accepted by your counterpart. Like they don't really get me, they don't know me. Maybe I never knew them at all. It's just, there's a lot of, it's again, that death energy surfacing, like, who is this person and are they really my counterpart? I'm hearing so much of this, guys, from you. And so I'm just sharing this. And the masculine is like at his wit's end. He's like, I don't know what else to do to prove to her that I'm committed. You know, in his mind, he's told you, you are the only one for me. You're the only one that I want. And the feminine's like, that's all fine and dandy. But again, the feminine is looking for action, not words at this time. And the masculine just feels like he's spinning his wheels and he doesn't know how to take the proper action because he's still closing out these karmic cycles. And as I said, the karmic cycle that was work has now transformed. It's literally, guys, transformed into, the karmic cycle that was a relationship or a person or family member or parent is now work. So it's just like there's a different karmic cycle playing out now. There is definitely, it's like some persuasive energy maybe from people in your life, feminine, that are telling you to move on, suggesting that you move on, suggesting that this was just, another toxic connection. A lot of you are questioning, is my counterpart a narcissist? I'm hearing that as well. And so I want to speak to that. I want to see what this card is. Yeah, King of Swords. The feminine has gone very icy. The feminine is like, I'm just sort of shut down over here, and I am like the masculine in the King of Cups energy and the feminine in the King of Swords energy. The masculine energy inside of the feminine is very much closed off right now. The heart is closed off, I feel. And a lot of feminines aren't even seeking a new relationship. You're just focusing on your work and your friends and your family and what's, again, like I've stated in recent readings, directly in front of you. What you feel like you can control. Not in a controlling sense, but in the sense of really letting go and having faith and trusting that, well, I just have to trust that this is all going to somehow work out beautifully. And this is a beautiful, chaotic story, but this is my life. This is my story. And I'm going to accept it for what it is right now. And I'm not going to try to change it. I'm not going to try to understand it, because the more you try to logically understand this, feminine, the more you feel like you're going crazy and you just get frustrated. So let go of that need to overanalyze or analyze the situation or your connection or counterpart, what they said, what they've done, what's happened in the past. There's a lot of overanalyzing energy going on right now with this Lionsgate that we just walked through, that portal, and it's exhausting. Rest when you need to. Trust that you're going to get the information that you need to get. And honestly, feminine, just let things go. Just let it go right now. You don't need to figure it all out right now. It's okay if your masculine goes quiet. It's okay if you go quiet. It's not the end. And for the masculines watching, this is not the end of the connection. Your feminine felt very similarly last year. And so it's, again, like if you haven't watched my videos from the last like month or so, go ahead and watch them, because I explained that the twins have reversed roles. Okay, it's happening for many, many reasons. All right, so let's go ahead, guys, and you're both feeling what the other one felt, which is necessary. Look, the Sun card flipped over. It didn't come out, but I'm going to take it. So this would be in the Major Arcana deck. This is the most positive card. It radiates positivity and light. It's an illuminatory or illumination energy. It's shedding light on the darkness. And it tells us that brighter skies and brighter days are ahead for the twins. That everything is not what it seems. In fact, everything is like never what it seems on this journey, okay? Until you get into that state of blissful union within yourself, and then that union, and you're in that place long enough that you attract that in the physical reality. But until then, everything is like, what the fuck is this? What are we doing? What is this connection? And when you try to explain it to yourself, it sounds crazy. So then you get to this point where you stop sharing with people who wouldn't understand, because there's no point. They're just going to call it a toxic connection. They're going to call it, just move on. And you're like, right, but I can't. So trust your instinct, High Priestess, guys. Trust your instinct. Trust yourself, your higher self. And trust, with this Magician energy for the masculine, trust that the masculine is doing the work. Another way we can look at this Magician, Eight of Pentacles, and Two of Wands energy, Spirit's just telling me this. This just in. Spirit is telling me that we can look at this as the masculine is working very hard on creating a foundation for the connection in the physical reality. Even if it doesn't look like it, even if it doesn't, you're like, I don't see it, I can't hear it, I can't even imagine it. Because there's a lot of energies coming through, a lot of groups of masculines coming through right now, like 4 different groups. One group of these masculines, this energy is not about the addiction to work. This is about them working very hard to create a masterpiece. Some of them feel like they need to prove something to you, and others of them are just, they're just wanting to create something stable, okay, in their lives that they can share with you. All right, masculine. Masculine energy, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Right. Nothing is as it seems. There's still a lot of illusions in the collective. If you're masculine, if it seems like they're being deceptive, if it seems like they recommitted to something, sorry guys, that smell got overwhelming. If it seems like they've recommitted to something, you're like, I thought they were done with that. If it seems like they've gone backwards, this is all an illusion, okay? They're shape-shifting. They're doing exactly what they need to do to trigger you. They really are. You got to trust, guys, that the masculine energy, You just have to trust the masculine energy, period. Okay? I'm going to look up this. Let's see. Hi, Oliver. Yeah, they're developing their gifts at this time. And we know that, though. That's why the magician energy is coming up too. Masculines, if you're watching, it would behoove you to look into your spirit animal at this time and see which spirit animal is currently assisting you on this journey. You could actually either talk to a shaman, or you could do a shamanic journey. I'm sure you can purchase them online, or they have them. Obviously someone that you trust, and you could go through a shamanic journey to find your totem animal. Okay. It's going to assist you with going through this sadness and grief that you're feeling over the perceived loss of your feminine. Okay. I send you guys a lot of love. There's a lot of transformation. The masculine energy is like, I know it doesn't look like I'm moving beyond the past, but I am. I know it doesn't look like I'm different or changing or changed, but I have, and I am. I know it doesn't look like I'm strong. You may perceive me as weak feminine, but I am strong. I am courageous. They're realizing that their past has shaped them into who they are today. This is an awesome energy, masculines. I feel the strength coming through here. Tap into the magician energy, tap into your totem animal energy. I don't have the animal cards out here with me, but here we have cheetah energy for the masculines, and we have the wolf energy, we have eagle energy. So those are 3 animals you may want to look into. Wolf, eagle, and cheetah, okay? But your totem animal, your unique personal totem animal for this time in your journey, if you do a shamanic journey, it will reveal itself. Look, we have wolf again. Winter, take care of your needs. Yeah, masculine energy is really learning to take care of themselves, self-care and self-love. Here, again, we have the hermit energy, resting, recharging your batteries. Yeah, and that's what you do in the winter time. So this winter is going to be a beautiful time for the masculines to really heal. Okay, I know it's not even fall yet. We're approaching the fall equinox here. Is it August or September? I think September. But winter is going to be a beautiful time where the masculine energy really, your gifts really, really come online, and you start to step away from those addictions for good, step away from toxic situations and people for good. All right, feminine energy. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. You have everything you need inside of you, feminine. So yeah, realizing that you don't need to look outside of yourself for anything, for anyone or anything. You have it all within you, feminine. You have everything you need. There was never a time where you didn't have anything you needed. And this is, for some of you newer to this journey, this is about healing codependency and feeling like you need other people to succeed, or you need your masculine's love. You need their time. You need to be in a connection or a relationship in order to feel whole. This is for some of you. But for others of you, this is just unlocking deeper elements of your magic and your wisdom. Deeper elements, coming into a deeper surrender of who you truly are in this life. Fall energy. So masculines have the winter, beautiful. Feminines have the fall. Feminines, fall is going to be important for you. Masculines, winter will be important for you. And then guess what, guys? Then we have the Mars-Venus conjunction in February, right? And it's still, I guess, winter, but we're going to be near, right, the spring equinox. So spring is going to come, and I feel like revive these connections. Spring is going to come. In fact, what is spring going to bring for these connections? We're going to ask that. So yeah, releasing the old in the fall, feminine. As summer fades away and we step into fall, release the old. Rest, renew, recharge. Release the old, let go of resentment. And for both masculine and feminine, the devil energy, for any distractions or people appearing right now from the past, don't entertain them. Close out that cycle once and for all. These are not people that need to be in your life, masculine or feminine. All right, so what's coming in the spring for these connections? The Empress lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, queen. King. Queen and king. Sky, father, father, sky. The masculine energy, trusting in the unknown. Beautiful. Beautiful. The masculine energy is going to lead. And you guys know I've been saying that the masculine energy will be leading come the Venus-Mars conjunction in Capricorn. But we have the counterparts. We have the Empress and we have the King. So I love seeing this, guys. Lots of expansion, lots of growth, lots of positive changes occurring. And these connections come springtime. The fruits that you have, the seeds you have planted are becoming fruits. You're bearing the fruit of all of your hard work, okay? And all of your trust and your faith. Just trust in the unknown. Trust, guys. Like the masculine's learning to trust. The masculine's doing trust falls with the universe right now. And then lastly, to close out the reading, guys, we are going to do some love messages here from your counterpart. Not a single one fell out. I'm getting really hungry, so we're going to make this quick because your girl needs to eat. You do this energy work and you do readings and you're starving every day, by the way. You burn off a lot of calories and energy when you do these readings. Those of you who read know. All right. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is a time to give to yourself. This is a message from your masculine, feminine. Give to yourself self-care, rest, recover. This is peace. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Don't deny yourself this new beginning because you're quote unquote waiting on your masculine to come in. Enjoy this new beginning and several new beginnings will follow. Criticizing one another, right? Blaming will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Release the blame. Your counterpart, the masculines are coming through saying, please stop blaming me. Please look within. That's where you're going to find the answers. Please stop blaming your counterpart. Look within. Look within, guys. Look within. It's where the answers are. And if you need some help on that, come join us for our 6-month transformational coaching program. It starts next week, August 19th. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got, guys, a few spots left, literally. We have so many people signed up, more than we could have expected. We're super excited about this. We're going to go on a journey with you guys for the next 6 months, transforming your connection, transforming the way in which you perceive this connection and your abundance, your joy levels, the unconditional love for self, self-love, self-acceptance, as well as inner union leading to outer union. We're so excited. And guys, if you're asking about private readings, I am on a hiatus from private readings. The best way to connect with me and to receive my guidance is from following me on this channel, supporting the videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, helps the channel grow, helps me to continue to create these videos for you. Come over to Patreon to receive extra additional support and bonus content, and or come over to the program. Okay, we'll see you guys in either one of those places. I send you guys lots of love. Take great care and rest and enjoy your Sunday. Be blessed.